I would say one other thing about it, and that is that the vampire was seen as a devilish mockery of the resurrection, just as the werewolf was seen as the devilish mockery of the incarnation. Instead of man and the beast, or instead of God and the man and the beast, instead of life and death, death and life.
Just to keep, you have a comment on this, sister?
No, I do not. I'm just ready for the
I would
next
just
one.
like to first of all, neutralize the terror and bring this down to a level we can all appreciate. We to some extent, we have an affection for Mel Gibson because he's kind of a traddy and his father was in the fight, and he does some very interesting films. Anyone seen Man Without a Face?
Yes.
Does that ring any bells?
Yes,
Man Without
absolutely.
a Face? And like most films, they cannot be recommended unreservedly because there's certain elements, avert your eyes, plug your ears, whatever. But in general, it's very profound. And on that level of profundity, since we're talking about water, and to go back to your theme of fish, he's trying to get young Chuck Norstad interested in literature. And he says, for example, there's the ode to my goldfish. Oh, wet pet.
In honor of Gary's goldfish. His lately lamented goldfish.
Oh, this next question is for Sister Marie Gabrielle. Do you think that it is true that God helps those that help themselves? This axiom would seem to contradict the idea that God is pleased with our helplessness. What are your thoughts?
That's a Thursday night throwdown there.
I would imagine that when God gives his gifts to us, for instance, an inspiration to do something, that he does expect us to cooperate with those gifts. And so when he puts us in a position of, here's what I want, here's the grace to do it, it would make sense to me that's where the helping ourselves comes into play, because we always leave the initiative to God and to grace. So does he help those who help themselves? Well, he helps us to help ourselves, and then yes, he expects us to do it. Any other thoughts on that?